vlog and welcome to a new vlog YouTube video. Last week was Portugal and oh my goodness, you guys, it was magical there. If you've never been, you must go. It was such a magical place. I was there for a little over a week and it's hard to want to come back, but yesterday was a full day of travel. We probably flew at least 10 hours. And then obviously had to switch airplanes, all that kind of stuff. We went from Portugal to London, from London to Charlotte, and then from Charlotte to Knoxville. And we got home about 9 p.m. and literally we changed clothes and got into bed and went to sleep because we were both exhausted because the time is 5 hours ahead over in Portugal. So really you get better sleep coming home than going, but still I was so off because I was so used to their time that when we were on the plane, they fed us twice on that second plane because it was like an 8-hour flight or something like that. And it was like a lunch kind of thing and then like a dinner. But by the time we got to Charlotte, the time had changed obviously, and it was only 3:50 there, whereas really in my body clock from Portugal, it was like 8:50 at night. So I was like, oh, it's getting late, time for bed kind of thing. So then once we were going, it was like, I don't know, I was just exhausted. But hopefully today I'll get back in the rhythm of things and get things organized and ready for the week. But I cannot say enough about how much I loved that trip and how fun it was with John and his family and watching him play tennis. He did amazing. There was one day he got really super sick though, so that was tough, but I think he's on the mend now and he's doing better. But anyway, I am driving into Orange Theory this morning to teach at 4:30 and it's 4:25, so I'm about to pull up there, get this room ready for the classes. So I'll have those first 3 classes this morning and then I will go and train Helen and Glenn, and then I'll have my break because Angela's out of town this week for the beach in Florida, so I won't see her this week. So it's going to be like almost 2 weeks of not seeing her, and then I will just be getting stuff probably organized, getting my content all organized because I've got some companies that I'm doing some things with that I told them I'm waiting till I get back for. Just so hard with that difference of time. And even a new personal training client that we're going to do some stuff online and also in person. And it was just hard to like try to figure that out with the time because like I said, 5 hours ahead was like crazy because it would be like I'd finish my run early in the morning at 5 something. I'd be there at 5 in the morning running, finish at like almost 7:30, and then be ready to like text somebody or be like, oh, let's get on a call. But everybody's still asleep because it's like 2 something in the morning here. So it was kind of a little tough. But anyway, we are back. We're going to be back in action. The next thing on the list for us trip-wise is going to be in September. We're going to Philly for a half marathon that John's going to run with me, and I'm doing it with Brooks. It is the Philly distance run, which I did last year and absolutely loved, and that city is just so much fun. I think it's so cool. So I think we're going to try to get an Airbnb, bring the dogs with us, or if we don't, then we'll fly again and get to Philly. But then after that is the big one, my 3rd marathon, Chicago, and it'll be my first big one of the majors, and that's super exciting because I've never done a big major one, and it's my 3rd one, so can't wait to share that experience with you guys too. But anyways, I'm gonna get in here, probably plug my computer in and try to get some of these videos uploaded to get that Portugal vlog ready to go for you guys so you can see that this week. Okay, you guys, we got back late last night from our trip to Portugal and I couldn't be more excited to see my babies, my puppies, and it's almost time. I cannot wait. I'm like a minute away, so let's see how excited they get.
My babies! Hi! Hi, bubbies! Hi! I missed you. It's been too long. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I love you. Hi! Oh my goodness! Yes, no, I know. So they're excited.
All right, went grocery shopping quick to get the essentials because we are back from our trip. Hummus, some milk to make my Ninja Creamies, get the protein back in. I got some cottage cheese, my favorite yogurt, protein, favorite little oat bites, Alyssa's, apples because I have one every day, brown sugar because I use this for all the things. I got some mushrooms for tonight's dinner. These two I love to use as chips to dip in my hummus, and some peanut butter. I love this lactose-free mozzarella, and of course some Hero bagels. Some potatoes we're gonna use for our bowl we're making tonight. And I am super excited about this because in Portugal they don't have cream, or I guess they don't believe in it, because all I used was oat milk. Not complaining because it's still really good. But when I got back, I realized they have made a new sugar-free creamer, vanilla cinnamon. Yum, that sounds so good. So I can't wait to use that. But this is my haul. We're gonna put all this away and throw away some of our old stuff to get ready for the week. Just nose around. Morning vlog, happy Tuesday. I just pulled up to high-low. Got to get the room ready for the 6 a.m. So it's 5:30. Normally I do my run early at 4:30 in the morning, but today I've got the news straight after classes. So my hair needs to look somewhat presentable, and because the humidity is like 93%, probably wouldn't look presentable. It'd be soaked. So we're going to do the run later in the day, which I'm probably going to regret because it's going to get up to 90 today, but the humidity level will be about in the 60% instead of the 90-something percentage. So we'll see how that goes. If not, we'll do it on the treadmill. It's just part of training for a fall marathon. But anyways, I'm going to get in here, get the room ready, and I've got the 6 and 7 a.m. class. So happy Tuesday. Guys, we're under 2 months away from my next full marathon, the Chicago Marathon. Let's get this run done. I'm tired. Caffeine check. Let's get dressed. All right, guys, it's game time. I just pulled up to the park. Got to get my running belts. Of course, some electrolytes because it's hot. Water bottle full of electrolytes too. First sip. Watermelon, love it. All right, guys, let's get to it. We're gonna use our nasal strips today. Put them on. Oh my gosh, you guys. Heat wave coming right on through. It's gonna be a hot one today.
time. I got through my warm-up and 2 of my 1,000 meters and literally felt like I was going to pass out. It is 90 degrees outside and feels like 92. Just looked at the weather. So we're going to take the rest of these inside on the treadmill to be safe. You guys take care of yourself out there. I will say the first 2 felt a little like on the treadmill, and we're going to get those last ones in. Let's get to it, guys. It's much cooler in here and safer.
Happy Wednesday, fam. It is 4:30, just pulling up to Orange Theory. Still getting after it. Anyways, just pulled up, so I'm gonna get in here and get this room ready.
Good afternoon, vlog. I am now leaving my spray tan. Feels good to be sprayed again because I'm, even Vicky said, this is probably the palest I've seen you in a while, but it's because I've been gone for over a week and we usually do them once a week. So she's back with her tan. Headed out now to Pilot to get my last class of the day in. And then I really need to go by Publix and film some stuff for Mayfield because I need to get that out to them at some point this week. And I got to figure out what I'm going to make myself for dinner. But anyway, yeah, been a busy day. Back-to-back stuff, clients. I got to meet with one of my friends that lives in Morristown. That was fun. We had coffee, hung out, got to catch up, which was nice. Hopefully we can do that more often. But we went over here to Cave Brew for that earlier. And yeah, that's just been a fun-filled day. Other than that, tomorrow on the books, dark and early, I've got a run. Also got to film another thing on the run for some content for Brooks. To do a mile challenge, which I haven't done a mile as fast as I can in a long time. So we're going to try to do that. And then I've got all of my classes at Orange Theory, the normal Thursday. And then I've got a nail appointment tomorrow. I mean, these nails have grown out so much. They need it so bad, but it's because I've been gone. Not really sure what I want to get done to them yet. I need to look up kind of what's in right now. It's kind of one of those times where it's August. We're going to be headed into September. Kind of thinking more into the fall kind of colors, maybe. Maybe I'm jumping the gun a little bit. I don't know. But anywho, I'm going to get off here, continue to drive to Pilot, and get this class started. Did it.
Yeah.
Woo! Alright. It's Thursday and we decided we're gonna have a date night at Target for all their new things. So come along, let's see what we can find.
Let's go.
Alright, we're gonna share a drink as we walk, our favorite.
Cheers.
Cheers, my dears.
Pretty tasty.
Came in for the pumpkin spice and it's gone. We're gonna try this instead. Cinnamon sugar sticks. But they're not sweet, they
anyway.
Oh my god, you should have definitely got that on video.
I did.
Oh.
All right, I think I'm gonna have one of these. Jonathan, you want gummies, a gel,
More sugar.
a bar? Gummies? Okay. John, what are you having? The bar?
Probably. It's the best bar ever.
All
Morton's.
right. Mama Chia. Just pulled up to Costco. Time for another healthy Costco haul. So let's get there, guys. Let's get the cabins.
I don't even know if it's really that cold. You know what I mean? Like, it can, yeah, like.
Maybe we'll get a Flemings gift card after this.
I've got these
Cheers, cheers.
stuff.
One quick bid. Have you
Instead of it being like a fixed menu, that's